step and had to give it all I got. Best believe you let it sit too long and it's gon' ride. I seen it coming once you leave your home, we ain't spot. I'm in school, I got a glue stick.
What's going on, guys? This is a video about how my friends got suspended for 8 days. First off, this was in 9th grade, and I don't know what y'all did in 9th grade, but me and my friends were childish and we like to go around ding-dong ditching or go into our high school and just go through the halls at night, and it didn't make much sense. We just really liked to. It was fun. So we would go through the high school, and we had probably done this like 10 times. Fortunately, this night I was not with them. We were at a birthday party earlier, and they had asked me, do you want to hang out tonight? We're going to go up to the school again and play some dodgeball. And I was like, nah, I got to study for midterms next week, and because this is like in December. And really, I just wanted to go home, and now they just think I'm a major nerd because of that. But in the end, they're the ones who get screwed over, so it's all good. So they broke into the school Friday night, and the next night I was waiting for them to get on PlayStation and play games with me. We usually like to play games, and no one got on that night. I was confused why none of my friends were getting online. We usually always played or hung out together, either one. So I was confused, and then I went to school Monday and I asked them if anything happened, or one of them, and he was like, nah, nothing happened, we just went to school and went out. And then he gets called out of 4th block that day and has to talk to an assistant principal, and I'm like, what's going on, bro? And he's like, I'm in some deep shit. So I ask him what happened. He doesn't really tell me, just tells me they got caught at the school and they got suspended 8 days. 4 before winter break and 4 after. So they had 3.5 weeks off. So here's what happened. These 8 kids went up to the school and they went into the back door where the lock's broken, so they just went in through the gym. But before they went in, they noticed the golf cart of the janitor was out by the stadium. And normally it's not there, it's normally at the shed. And it's not there today, this night, and they don't really think anything of it. We've seen it move around. So they go in the gym and play dodgeball, and one of my friends, nothing against him, he's just not the smartest sometimes. He says, I'm thirsty, I'm going to get a Powerade. So he goes to the concession stand in the gym and takes a Powerade, well, a couple Powerades for the friends, and he takes them after breaking through the concession lock and then brings them out and they drink them. So then they leave the gym and they're just walking around and they see the janitor, so they all run. They're really sketched out. So they run behind this bush, it's a bush and then a wall, and they're in between the two. So they're sitting there and the janitor yells at them. He's calling the cops and they're on their way. So one of my friends is pretty clutch in this situation. He says, on the count of 3, we're gonna run to my house, which is where they were staying. It's only like a mile from the school, so they were all about to run home. So he says 1, 2, 3, and 6 of the 8 people go, and the last 2 stay behind the bush. They just choked. So the janitor comes over, talks to them, and waits until the police arrive. And then the police arrive, and the friends that stayed there figure they're just getting a warning or whatever, but the cops tell them to call the other people, come back up to the school. And they call my friends and they say, come back up to the school, we're in the back of a cop car. And so the 2 people that were left behind snitched on all the other people to come up to the school. Like, maybe they could have only snitched on 1 or 2 or said they didn't even know the people, but I don't know, they were scared, so they just gave my friends away. So then my other friends, they come to the school with his dad, and there's around 10 cop cars waiting for them. And they're all confused, they're shocked. what is going on. And they get, well, 3 of them get in trouble with the police for stealing the Powerades. So they have to go to court, and my other friends just get an 8-day suspension. And so luckily none of them got convicted. So while they were suspended, I had to go through school without them. None of my best friends were there. I had to hang out with the weird people, if you know what I'm saying. No offense to weird people, I love you guys. But I had to do it alone, and then winter break was pretty lame with all my friends grounded. And that's the story how my friends got suspended. And if you liked it, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.